On to our next match, and that is going to be Lin versus Moon. Legendary encounter, legendary rivalry these two have had for a long time. First place highest and second place highest prize money earning players of all time. Lin is still in really good shape at the moment. He has been for many months. Never mind. He actually just dropped behind Fortitude. So Lin is in 3, 40's in 2, Happy in 1, Life in 4. Hammerfall to begin our series here once again. In Orc vs. Night of these days, we are seeing, honestly, almost the same thing every time. Demon Hunter Mass Dryads against Blade Shadow Raiders. A couple of weeks ago, it seemed like the Orcs were having a really tough time, where the Mass Dryads seemed to be very hard for them to beat, but in the most recent development, it seems like Orcs have been getting better answers, finding better responses. Lin is the top Orc since always. Yeah, true. If Lin isn't performing, then normally the Orcish race in top tournaments is just suffering. Very rarely, Focus can pick up the slack, but normally it's all down to Lin to show how Orcs played and to really push the envelope. Gonna be a fast level 2 for the Demon Hunter right here. It's gonna be hard for the Blade Master to keep up with that creep speed. Items for the Demon are okay, but he wants some more defenses for later. HP bonus, armor bonus, agi bonus. That's what he wants the most. Oh, speed scroll popped. Lin going over. He wants to intercept. Is the timing going to be working out for him? Oh, it's so close. Super close. Almost got the steal on the item right there. Couldn't quite get it though. It's the ring on the Demon Hunter. Very good. It might be perhaps a TP forced. Not really. We got Immolation Mana Burn. So no evasion for this Demon Hunter. This was so close. This was less than half a second. Lin almost got the steal. Right on the edge. So, good homework's being done there by Lin. He knew what creep camp to expect and how to try to punish. He didn't have a peon scout to figure this out. This was all just by studying replays and anticipating. Took a lot of moon juice for the Demon Hunter to heal up again, by the way. Blade Master might be able to kill some archers here. Or with a good block, could perhaps be saved, but there's a grunt as well. No escape for this archer. We're seeing a Hunter's Hall, so this should be Lores and Dryads once again. Is there no YouTube stream? No, there's no YouTube stream today. It's going to be back tomorrow. Yesterday, I was having insane disconnect issues with the stream. And I'm not sure if it's on my end or on the Restream software. We use this software called Restream, where we stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I want to figure out if it's, you know, my connection being the problem or if it's on Restream. So today I'm only streaming to Twitch directly. And if there's no issues there, then the issue must be with Restream. I'm sorry for the YouTube viewers, but I have to figure out what the reason is, you know. YouTube's gonna be back tomorrow. Got quite a few grunts here in the main base. 3 grunts, hard for the Night Elf to deal with early on. But is looking for kills, draining moon juice, and at the same time also slowing down the Demon Hunter's creeping. Always beautiful when you can achieve multiple goals at the same time with one move. Blade chasing down one more archer for the kill. And now we got the Shadowrunner out. Wait. Wait, did Lin only make one bestiary? Early ammo upgrade. Wait, what? One bestiary early ammo upgrade. What is this build? So Moon scouts Lin's creeping here at the natural. He might be wondering if there might be an expansion coming up. And indeed, Lin has lots of resources right now. Moon going for Expo. This might be a two-base game, perhaps? It's very unusual to see only a single bestiary for orcs on tier 2. There's a peon moving out now, so perhaps indeed this is going to be 2-base versus 2-base. Moon creeping in the center. One of mana stealing, not exactly ideal. He wants to have healing and survivability. For the Demon Hunter, especially healing. Late Master now looking quite well leveled as well. Good items also. Double claws of attack. And the expansion mining can begin at around the same time if both don't get cancelled. Double one of mana steal for Moon. Pretty unlucky. And again, he's going to need some more healing. Lin now pushing across the map, aggressive. He does go Hex, by the way, despite the fact that soon there's going to be abolished magic. Oh, if he gets the cancel now. If he gets the cancel now, that's a big W for Lin, and he does get it. If his own expansion finishes, Moon's going to be in trouble. And Moon does know. He saw with the Wisp. When does Super League continue? Next week on Monday. Then trying to go for the next creep camp. He can set up a little snake pit over here already. It's only level 1 Serpent Ward so far, but against Dryads, they're still good. The downside, of course, for Lin is here. He has no Dispel. There's going to be 0 answer to Entangle this entire game. Item, by the way, was Talisman of Evasion. Not too bad. Invo Potion forced on the Demon Hunter early. He's got a heal pot as well. He's going to be the frontliner. Most important piece of the Night Elf army. Serpent Wards, though, going down pretty quickly so far. Then trying to target the Dryads with the Headhunters. Immolation doing a good amount of damage here. It's level 1 Immolation only, though, and level 2 mana burn. So far, no burns on the Shadowhunter. The mana now is gone on the Demon, and the Shadowhunter has the Clarity running. He's got plenty more summons. He can cast to his side here, the little snakes. Lin lost quite a bit here. Dropping to 42 supply, but the Expo is now up. Moon did try to set up his own Tree of Life once again, by the way, across the map, but it takes still a while. Moon now incentivized to keep pushing, keep Lin busy, make sure his own expansion will finish. And maybe he even has a chance here to break the Orc army and then break the Orc expansion. So this is a win-win. Whether he can entirely defeat the army of the Orc here or not. Late Master, by the way, with level 2 crit early. I like to see that. Kodo, though, getting caught. I talked about the Entangle before. There is a 0 answer to the Entangle. Especially when they keep against level 3 for level 2 Entangle. This could be very scary. Also for heroes. Speaking of which, Shadowhunter here, taking a lot of damage. Running over to the shop. Getting a staff teleportation here could be nice. But the Dryads now, when they're getting attacked, we can see how much damage they're taking. Serpent Boards, Raiders, Headhunters, and Blade Master. They're all doing a lot of damage to them. Shadowhunter here with the Invo Potion and Heal Salve. Nice combo, always for the Orcs. Moon, of course, known for his legendary Dryad Micro. He's putting a lot of them back on low HP. Demon. Losing a lot of hit points there himself. Moon getting, or Lin rather, getting some more kills. And Lin also lost a lot. We can see still, Lin's supply very low. And there's a big experience lead on Moon. Is Moon in the lead here? He's got the later expansion, but he's got more supplies still and higher levels. Perhaps the lead is truly with Moon right here. Normally it's said that the Orc heroes scale better than the Night Elf heroes, but it's only really the case when there's Dispel against the Keeper. When there's no Dispel against the Keeper, that hero is insane. And so far, there is not. Now Lin is going to start adding it in, trying to tech in some Dispel with the Torrent Totem and the Walkers. It's going to take a long time, though, until that's ready. And we do have level 2 Entangle on the Keeper right here. Moon is very low on Wisps, by the way. How does he have so much lumber with only 11 Wisps? That's weird. Lin needs some higher levels, especially the Shadow Hunter here. Has been looking pretty underwhelming so far. Another circlet found, alright. Always a good item, no matter for who. Burrow gonna be going down. Peon's now exposed, but good end snares here on the Dryads right away. I feel like Lin should be retraining at some point. Away from Hex. Into Heat Wave. Serpent Wards. That's 2 Raider kills again early on. Then didn't skill the level 2 Serpent Wards yet, I think. Kodobi is trying to get a Devour. Oh, and that is successful. So that's 1 Dryad killed, 2 Dryads devoured. They don't take long to digest. Keeper over at the shop, gonna pick up some more heal scrolls. And many of them are on cooldown, as the flight cockpit overlay is showing us. My nose is so congested today. I wonder if I'm sounding nasally. I feel like I'm sounding nasally. I'm gonna need to blow my nose here in a moment. Alright, hold on. I gotta get some tissues real quick.
이제는 워커도 나왔습니다. 업그레이드도 오크가 다 따라잡았고요. 보통 나이트 엘프만 업그레이드를 많이 누르는데 옛날에 헌트하처 때도 그랬지만 나이트 엘프는 기본적으로 업그레이드가 2단계씩
That's a little bit better.
좋았잖아요 그때.
Cool game though. Good back and forth. 2 base, 2 base. That's what I like to see. Good mana burn here, by the way. Demon in an excellent position. It's going to take another Invul Potion, but that mana burn is going to eliminate all mana for the Shadow. But some Dryads are dying in the meantime. It's still only Dryads, no Bear, so no good frontline. Except for the Demon. He indeed is good frontline. But now he's also dropping pretty low. This blade is looking strong. 180 crits. Level 4 Blade Master. And all of a sudden we got a gigantic army filling over here. He got a heal scroll as well. Serpent Wards being set up. Good mix of tier 2 orc units. Well, tier 1 and tier 2. Another critical strike gonna force the Demoner a bit further back. Yeah, in the ultra late game, mass Dryads is not really what you want, especially against Serpent Wards. And Kodos. And Headhunters. Supply very even though. Can Moon force back the opponent once more? Demon Hunter in the front line, of course. He doesn't have an invul anymore. Playing Demon without invul is very scary. Even the Tree of Life is helping out a bit. Heal Scroll is necessary. There's one on the Keeper. When's he gonna use it? If there's a crit here, he might be dead. But there's a staff out. The Demon is saved again. And Lin is pressing forward. And Moon has to call it. GG it is. And that is the 1-0 lead for Lin. Cool game. Bit of an unusual build.
Before we head into the next game, shout out to the sponsor of Back to Warcraft, that is Rogue Energy. We got you covered with energy, with hydration and chill formulas, so whether you're gaming or working or just socializing online, Rogue's got you covered just like it got me covered during my streams. You can pick your flavors among many of them, or go for a test trial to test a bunch of different ones. And the coupon code B2W saves you 20% of that offer. Thank you for the attention. Next game coming up.
Lin, by the way, one of 3 orcs in the tournament. Orcs seem to be doing well here in WSB Season 6. We got Lin and Focus and Soin. To be honest, of course, Soin earlier wasn't doing that well. He had big time struggles against 40. So this is Moon's map pick. I wonder if he's got some special knowledge here that he's going to try to utilize. Looking like a standard opening so far. Demon Hunter with Immolation. Replenish Potion, always amazing on the Demon Hunter, I would say. He loves healing. Every kind of healing. Tome! He left the Tome of Agi on the ground. That's 1 damage for free. Had 0.3 armor for free. Unbelievable. I think there are some camps on this map that are really good for immolation creeping. Lots of small creeps. Demon is trying to utilize that right away. The Sea Elemental can bash, by the way, which is kind of funny. Yep, there it is. Moon using a lot of mana and HP to creep early on. No punish by the Blade Master. He was creeping himself. Got a couple of items. Got a quick level 2. But look at the Demon. 2.7 already. He might make it to level 3 super quick this game. Lin's creep route also seems very detailed though. Maybe he did study this map beforehand and knows what kind of opening creep route he wants to go for. Pendant of Energy could be good on the Shadow Hunter if you want to go for mana potions. Oh, does he see the tome? Tome for free. Still not picked up. Oh, nice Wisp save. Quick reaction by Moon, and there we go. That's level 3. Super fast creeping. Not a bad start at all for Moon. He should be able to rely on a strong Demon Hunter this game. His items so far are a bit on the weaker side though. No circlets yet, no rings yet. Only the claws. And of course a cloak. But the cloak doesn't really matter. Wait, can you go in there? Into the back right there? Can you hide in this corner? I tested this map before, but I didn't test that. You see what I mean? There's like a little pocket to the left of the Merc camp. Ambitious play by Lin, by the way. He's trying to steal the item from the Merc camp. He's gonna get it. Talisman of Evasion. Hoping to save the rest of the units with a speed scroll. And since the demon doesn't have boots, that should work out. And getting a Berserker is also big. Against Dryad play especially, really good. All of a sudden the Blade Master is almost to level 3. And it's a different build this time by Lin. He is going double bestiary, so it looks like here he's not gonna try to go for a quick expansion. Expo on this map I feel like is a bit weird to access. It's kind of separated by a barrier from the main base.
하나 더 먹어야 되고요. 일단 투비스.
근데 이번에 정 선수는 빠른 선택이에요.
빌드적으로 굉장히 좋은 선택으로 보이죠.
맞습니다.
지금 안 그래도 투비스기 때문에
Oh my god, there was a sneeze stuck in my nose.
처음에
Didn't want to come out.
살짝 뽑았다.
Ugh. Gross.
그 공부하는 걸로
Moon, by the way, rushing tier 3 this time. I think that's something that most Night Elves haven't been doing lately, rushing tier 3. They've rather been going heavy on Dryads on tier 2, looking for contest and tempo in the mid-game. Shadowhunter, by the way, with insane amounts of mana, double pendant and mantle.
자, 이거 4렙
Mana potions have now insane value if he's willing to use the drop trick.
무조건 코엘이 최고죠.
이게 키퍼 주는 게 아니라 차라리 어쨌든 지금 만화번 이몰레이션이기 때문에 은근히 만화 많이 쓰거든요, 대본도.
Did you see the Chinese skeleton zombie? Yeah. Skellies look very weird on the Chinese client because according to the government, you're not allowed to show skeletons. So instead they are rather zombies? I don't know, they look weird because yeah, you're not allowed to show skellies. Because it's dangerous for the children or something.
빨리 채워주면은 문의 소모도 좀 아낄 수 있기 때문에
조금 들다가 팔아도 되긴 하죠. 이게 돈이 급한 상황이면 파는 게 맞지만 지금 당장은 뭐 급한 것까지는 아닌 것 같아서.
So normally, if the Night Elf rushes tier 3, Orc wants to expand on tier 2 because there's not much the Elf can do before Bear Master training is done.
좋습니다 이거.
자 그리고 멀티는
And there's the expansion now at 7 minutes 30.
이러면 타이밍 잡을 수 있겠고요. 장재원 선수도.
또 엔카니까 또 그 5초로 부활 5초 뒤에 이제 부활하잖아요.
예.
7초에서 5초로 바뀌었었나 그랬는데.
Good levels on the Demon Hunter here. He's close to level 4 already.
그거 고쳐줬어요. 한
Shadowhunter also keeping up the creeping. He's going to get level 3 then in a moment. I wonder if he's going to go Serpent Wards or Heat Wave. Thank you, Jabus, with the resub. Serpent Wards, of course, amazing against Dryads, less amazing against Bears. Holy shit, look at the Shadowhunter items. Oh my Giga God. He's got 4 mana items.
잠깐만요. 마법 안 됐거든요. 살짝
The
부족해요.
pendant only really does something if he's going to go for mana potions, but still. If he goes for mana potions, this Shadowhunter is going to be insane.
제도한테 풀만하면 600만하네요.
Entangled though, pretty good right now. There's no Dispel on the Orc forces. Shadowhunter, he's running ahead of the army. Looking for more catch with the Ensnare. They're cooling down right now. Oh, dodge the Ensnare with the Master Bears. With Bear form, you can dodge Ensnare if you use it with the Ensnare midair. And Lin is losing a lot of units here, isn't he? Shadowhunter coming in for the heal scroll, trying to save the units as much as he can.
지금 딜로스 엄청 심합니다. 블리드마스
There's level 4 Demon though. And Moon is taking the lead here, isn't he? Orc Expo is still far from done. Level 3 Keeper.
걸기 위한 플레이였던 건데.
Oh, Lin. Oh, Lin, this is not going your way, I don't think.
멀티 시도가 좀 빠르긴 했거든요. 오,
Crit, a
와우.
bit scary. But then again, only 86. Not that scary in the end. And Lin is down to 32 supply. Yikes.
이건 이제 마나 포션으로 회복시킬 수밖에 없죠.
And Moon is ready to keep fighting.
다가 마나 포션 그냥 미리 먹고 그러면 이제 많이 차거든요. 그냥 팔아버리네요.
Both pendants sold on the Shadowhunter. Sag.
네.
No mana potion play here. Maybe he doesn't have the gold to afford mana pots. It does make sense. He needs army right now.
그러니까 독타
And perhaps also a heal scroll.
차가는 것보다는
Moon now with the perfect opportunity to go for the killing blow.
좋거든요.
Take out the expansion. It's gonna put him far ahead.
하다 보니까 마나본도 굉장히 많이 당할 수밖에 없었고 독타를 깔아놓은 교전이 아니고
It's not necessarily game winning yet.
깔다 보니 이득을 볼 수 없었고요.
If Lin gets some good devours,
멀티까지 시키면서 나이를 쫓아낼 수 있느냐 쉽지 않아 보이거든요.
still a way to win this.
멀티 지키면서 지켜내면은
Then waiting for more rounds of production, he's making raiders.
확실히
Kodo gets the devour very easily, actually. Speed scroll to get it away. Couldn't use the entangle. Entangle was on cooldown.
있나요 문?
자 일단 리전
Blade Master, by the way. Uh-oh, getting entangled as well. There's no invuln on him.
그쵸?
Blade Master does run back home, does survive. Grunt goes down, though. And that looks like a dead expansion now.
저 빌드 자체가 전 게임에 원원 빠른 멀티를 해서 장재원 선수 입장에서는 어느 정도 그 빌드를 생각한
Maybe a little bit too passive in the early game.
한 거였는데
Just gave completely free creeping to the Demoner. Very free, level 3.
플레이를 선택을 하면서 약간 자체 카운터가 된 그런 느낌이 좀 있어요.
And that expansion did not pay off.
딱 문해로 다 떨어졌는데 딱 밤 되면서 이제 문해로 찰 거고. 근데 여러모로 일단 게임이 좀 편해진 일단 장재원수입니다.
그럼 이 맵은 이제 큰 맵이기 때문에 남은 사냥터 쪽 돌면서 영 레벨 4 맞고
For most orcs, this would be close to an unwinnable game, playing against bears on one base.
할수 있는 상황이 만들어지긴 하겠습니다만 현재
But with Lin, I am not willing to count him out.
저 지금 박준수가 지금 사냥터를 가져가려면 이제 아래쪽 오른쪽 아래쪽인데
I wonder if he kept the Kodo behind, by the way.
또 지금 박준수가
The Kodo with a bear inside, of course, is giving vision this whole time.
들어가나요? 생각도 안 하고?
이거
어.
체력챔 좋고요.
At the lab, perhaps he's going to go for sappers here. Lin is trying to creep and expand again, but we have Moon in the orc base, and that is very easy damage against those burrows.
사냥 못 끝내고 일단 뺄 수밖에 없고요 지금.
Lin supply blocked, forced back.
더 뽑는 게 나아 보였는데
Didn't creep the red camp.
선택은 워커였습니다.
사실 또 이제 워커도 쌓이다 보면은 곰을 잘 녹이다 보니까
And the entangle is so good. Where's the disenchant, though?
보존 갔던 곰 이게
Lin too slow with the disenchant. Oh, the bear! Almost gets away. Okay, 2 losses here for Moon as well. Lost the bear, lost the dry, but he got 2 raiders.
좀 손해를 보긴 봤는데 그래도 경험치가 워낙 높다 보니까 그냥 10시 방향
And Moon at 59 supply already.
괜찮겠고요. 아니면은
Feeling strong, looking strong.
선택도 괜찮죠.
근데 50을 지금 빨리 깼거든요 장재원수가. 그러니까 계속 박으려는 것 같아요. 그리고
네.
쌍도 완성됐어요. 9만원 캐스라고 도급 하나 더 샀습니다. 자, 일단 계속해서 박준수가
Bear is still getting devoured, by the way. Still giving vision this whole time.
만약에 여기 잡고
And Lin couldn't rebuild.
나오면은
He was supply blocked, of course.
그 역전각이 이런 데서 나오는 거거든요.
Oh, the creeps are also kind of involved over here. Shadowhunter trying to avoid getting mana burned, and indeed the Demon Hunter's mana is running out. No burn now anymore. Berserker picked up though. Mercenaries getting hired by Moon. And Moon is just tearing through this army now.
자, 막기 쉽지 않아 보이는데요. 자, 이제 최선도 다
Blade trying to get a kill on a bear. Does get it. That's double level 4. We even have a Book of the Dead in here, and then has to tap out. Alright, good showing by Moon. Relying on a strong level 3 Demon Hunter. And when you have that strong of a level 3 demon that early on, then you can get away with a fast tier 3 rush. Lin gonna pick up the circlet here early on. With a Blade Master, you're always guaranteed to get it if you go there first right away. And this is looking a lot more aggressive by Lin already. Sending the scout, the grunt scout, across the map. Close by with the Demon Hunter as well. Close by to the Demon Hunter, I mean. Trying to get the last hit steal. Does he have the time for the windwalk? Yes, he does. Easy last hit. Easy slippers. Ooh, that is exactly the item you love to find. And coming back for round 2. Oh, and he got it. +5 agi on the blade already. So good early on. And this game, it is going to be a much slower level 3 on the demon. That much is already clear.
안사도 나오니까
이번 판 한 빨간 양말 한 2개 정도 들 수 있을까요, 박준수? 한 3개 정도? 나오는
아직
게
나오는 곳 3군데 남았습니다.
예. 4군데나 있거든요, 이 맵은.
네.
어쨌거나 이게 지능 영웅이나 민철 영웅이나
Blade Master now a little bit bruised though. It might be time to fall back to the shop.
빨간 양말.
It's always a great shop position on Tight Hunters. It's ahead of your base. It can scout enemy movement. And still normally quite safe. Easy to access. Another steal! Oh my god. Look at this Blade Master. Lin is back for vengeance on map number 2. Finally, the demon gets that level 2 as well.
이렇게 해서
But that was way later than he would have liked.
와가지고 이제 한 대씩 톡톡톡 쳐가지고 경험치 148을 얻어왔어요.
일단 장준수
So Lin is going for 2 grunts into Warmill. So it looks like he's going to go Raider Headhunters again. Seems that he is clearly expecting Dryads, which is what most Night Elves are playing. Slippers again. Holy shit. Double slippers for the blade is so good. He's popping the speed scroll as well, trying to get here in time to steal the item, but couldn't quite get it. But perhaps he can try to look for some archer kills. One easy kill right there. Dust pays off. Oh, grunt block. Not quite successful. I think the rest of the archers here should be able to get away. Yeah. We do have mana burn again. Mana burn immolation. Oh, hold on. Grunt block. Grunt block. Damn. Damn. Damn good early game by Lin. Maybe there's a bit of fire in his belly rising up after that map loss on the second. This is an outstanding Blade Master early. And Moon is rushing tier 3 again, despite the fact that this early game is a lot weaker than before. If Lin knew, he could just go for an expansion right away. And Lin is going for early walkers this time, by the way, so it seems like he somehow had the read that he's going to be facing bears. Are these series best of 5? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Playoffs, WSB, everything's best of 5. If this is Quel'Thala's boots, that would be so sick. No, it's the flute. Is flute good for walkers and kodos? I think it's decent, actually.
워커가 이게 데미지가 또 세잖아요. 매지컬 중에서. 그래서 좀 써볼직합니다.
And walkers and kodos will soon be coming. Some raiders first.
돈이 급하거나 하면 팔 수도 있긴 있는데 옛날처럼 그 10%도 아니고 7%라서.
아, 근데 일단 장전수도 이제 좀 아이템들 좀 긁어보고 있는데 자, 이번 판 아이템들 너무 맛이 없습니다, 지금.
윈드완드는 워커수가 적으면 좀 쓸 수 있긴 하겠는데.
Blade Master with a nice fast level 3. Now he's got a lot of scouting potential with the Windwalk 2. Demon Hunter also got level 3 though. He's got level 2 mana burn, waiting for his tier 3 to finish, waiting for the Orb of Venom and Bear Master training. There's still quite some time before Moon is actually strong. He needs Orb and he needs 50 supply. That's still a while. Oh, Blade shows up out of the shadows. But he can't really go for the kill, I don't think. He's now low on mana. If he shows himself again, that might be the death for him. He's messing with the creep. The Wand of Illusion here, actually, playing out pretty well. Lin now setting up the expansion at about 7 minutes 30. I feel like so far everything's going according to plan for Lin. Oh, good items on the Demon Hunter, by the way. Ring of the Archmagi and the Parry Up. Lots of HP boost. Double heal pots as well. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Moon didn't even go bears. He went tier 3, but mass dryads. And that means Lin's walkers aren't going to be very useful. He's got only one walker, though. Ideally, Lin would like to have some more headhunters here against this army. Good piercing damage against the dryads. 1, 2 devours. Oh, Moon didn't properly pull back the Dryads right there. 2 easy devours on the Kodos. They're trying to fall back. Great usage right there of the speed scroll. There was abolish magic, but Moon didn't dispel the speed scroll.
그리고 코도가 먹어냈기
And that's some big
때문에
catches for Lin.
이거는 또 그가 이득을 본 거죠.
언제 두 발을 다 먹었죠? 저 놓쳤거든요.
Then also picked up the first heal scroll. He's got amazing items on this blade.
원래 진짜 그 잘 먹는 거는 잘 먹는 사람들 이제 먹은 것도 모르게
예.
내가 뭘 먹었는지 남이 모르게 하는 게 또 이게 포인트인데 잘 먹었네요.
And Lin's expansion is finishing up. Looks like he's setting up a shop over there as well.
멀티 완성되면 인구
Got some peons in position already. Moon trying to get an AP up. But that's been scouted right away. And with the ensnares, catch the dryads. That might be easy kills. Lin couldn't produce here for a while. He was supply blocked at 50. Still doesn't have the best DPS. No headhunters here for more piercing. He did sell the bit of accuracy, by the way. I wonder if he's regretting it. Shadowhunter tried to stay out of mana burn range, but now he is very much in range. Where's the mana burn? Wait. Moon, where's the mana burn? He didn't burn the shadow. Now he's going to be allowed to go for a hex. Oh my god. Moon, where was the mana burn? He was right next to him. Hex out of nowhere all of a sudden gets the kill. Seemed like perhaps Moon could take a good fight here, but Lin again holds the center. Makes sure that he can benefit from the expansion. Time was on his side. Moon with a bit of an unusual play here. Tier 3 rush with mass dryads. If Lin wins here, by the way, that means Lin versus Fortitude. Upper bracket, which would be pretty epic.
잡고 있어가지고 이러면 잡고 있는 거 알지만 이미 사냥 끝났고요.
Almost fast level 2 for the demon, but doesn't quite get the trapper here. Lin was looking for the steal. Lin with a very aggressive opening right here. No creeping on his side of the map. No heal salves early on. Oh, wait. There's another creep here possible to get stolen. Oh, Blade not yet committing to it. Oh, he wants to get the item. The Grunt is distracting over at the Toskar, and the Blade is going to pick up the item from the Null. Oh, nice play. If the Grunt gets the steal, that would be perfect for Lin, but shouldn't be allowed. That experience goes to the Demon Hunter. Still needs a little tiny bit for level 2. But the Blade got a little item. Only the cloak. Not great for him. But still, that's a little bit of gold. And a bit of experience. Are these VOD games? Yes, indeed they are. As the title says, this is a VOD replay cast. These games are from yesterday.
약간 처음에 노빌에다가 어택 클럭까지 들고 있으면은 뭐 두 방 컷 날 수 있습니다만 기분 너무 나쁘죠. 여기서 상대 쪽 거를 먹으면서 너 아이템 맛있는 거 줘라.
Across the map, the Demon Hunter is returning the favor. Stealing the item right there, and he gets the slippers. Ding, ding, ding. Slippers insane on Agi heroes, just like Mantle is insane on Int heroes. And another steal. It's looking pretty good for Moon, right? He's picking up a bunch of items. Gets the Ring of Protection as well. Man, the Demon Hunter is looking so strong. You got a wonderful small items here. They're all adding up. Blade Master. Oh, daring to go for the duel. Whew, almost finding the kill right there. The bonus armor really goes a long way here. Demon Hunter getting away from this. And this looks like a clear lead for Moon.
나가신 것 같죠?
저 나가씨.
나가씨
오. 자, 근데 일단
It's a Naga, by the way.
맞다 보니까
예.
뭔가 올인인가
Still gonna be lures, though. Naga, lures, no keeper anymore. Quite a few archers as well. We got 5 of them.
그가 파악하기 좀 어려웠을 거고요.
And this time the walkers for Lin might not do anything.
여기 잡고 아이템도 약간 뭐 좋은 거 하나 나와 주면은 자, 이 판 기세 장전수 쪽으로 많이 옵니다.
And the next big creep camp right here. Demon Hunter is about to level up. Gets a flute of accuracy.
어쨌든 근데 괜찮긴 한데 데미지 1밖에
It's only +1 on the Dryad, so it feels a lot worse these days.
맞춰 플러스 1이기 때문에 드라이브도 플러스 1이거든요.
And the Blade Master playing a very sacrificial role this time. Oh, good dust. Moon really on top of seemingly everything here on map number 4. By no means an unwinnable game by Lin, for Lin, but I would say the lead here is clearly with Moon. Lin may have to get tricky this game, playing now from behind. Items-wise, levels-wise, he is clearly on the back foot. And Moon this time going to go for heavy Dryads. Tier 2 only, upgrades, mass Dryads. Big Mana Potion here for him also. Very nice.
여기서 이제 중요한 거는 이제 반대쪽 4렙 장비 지역을 나이트 엘프가 가져갈 수 있느냐, 오크가 먹느냐에 좀 달려 있다고.
Big invul also for the Blade Master, extremely good. Better for Orc than everyone else, because you can use the Big Invul Potion and then use Heal Self. Heal while invulnerable.
공방업 땡드라로 화끈하게 밀고 갈 생각인 것 같죠?
맞습니다. 자, 일단 키퍼가 아니라서 나가시긴 한데 확실히 나가시랑 키퍼랑 이게
Daytime in a moment. Then it's time for a heal scroll. Blade wants to pick it up. Not selling the Ring of Protection, by the way. That one can also help a lot. Lin playing very defensive. He is not willing to fight at the moment. He's backing away from any conflict for now. Oh, and Lin forgot about the burrow. It's going to be a long supply block for the Orc. Stuck at 40 here for quite some time, where Moon is at 43 already. 46 now. The Dryads raise the supply quickly. Trying to get the item with the Hex, and he will pick it up. And there's no entangle here, so with the speed scroll, Lin always gets away. Ring of the Archmagi, very good pickup for the Blade. And Moon would love to take a fight right now. He's trying to force one. But Lin is just ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving away from these fights.
세컨 영웅의 레벨은 1도 필요가 없다. 데몬 5레벨이 언제 찍히느냐가 중요하다로 좀 바뀌어서
데몬 파워로 이제 교전을 승리한다.
네.
Demon Hunter about to hit level 4. Against level 2 Blade Master. The experience lead is crazy this game. Lin has home field advantage here. He's even bringing in the peons for the fight. Man, that's rare to see. Hex on the Demon Hunter, but there will still be a mana burn. Only one heal wave can be used before. The Knight of Army here is looking damn good. Demon chasing for the kill on the Berserker. One more pickoff, and that's level 4. Heal scroll there comes in a bit too late. Couldn't save that crucial unit. Heal scroll also on the Night Elf side. Kodo got off a Devour as well. But it's one grunt dying after the next. Shadowhunter no level 3. Blade no level 3. Moon just ran away with creeping this game. And I'm not even sure how exactly it happened. Lin is getting absolutely walloped right now. I think we're all thinking about the Lin versus Fortitude upper bracket match already, but we might not get to see it. If Moon wins here and he wins the next one, it's going to be 40 versus Moon in the upper bracket and Lin in the lower bracket. Would be quite the surprise. Right now it's looking fantastic for Moon. Another level up. Naga now on 3. Lin falling back to the main base, trying to heal up at the shop. Another headhunter falls though. 38 supply only is what he has left. And the Shadow Hunter might be dead as well. Level up, not enough to save him. A Dryad went down, but the Shadow is gone. And the Blade is dead as well, isn't he? Couple more right clicks. Yep, that's gonna do it. GG it is. And Moon ties up the series again. Really showing a very competitive best of 5 today. I gotta say, I was expecting Lin to kind of run through Moon here, but that's not the case. Blade versus Demon once again. This is Lin's map pick. This map can notoriously be really good for Blade Master creeping, for picking up items. Lots of opportunities here for claws, easy access to the circlet.
여기서 빨간 양말이 나온다면
But possibly also really good creeping for the Demon Hunter if he's left alone. I feel like Lin this game, this series, was struggling a bit with how aggressive slash passive he wants to be. And it's a good start for the Demon Hunter. Slippers of agility. Those slippers, man, they're so good. Don't sleep on them. Slippers as well. Damn. Okay. Well, that's fair. Slippers on both sides. Moon sees this with the Wisp.
근데 같이 공템 위주로 나오면 불마가 좀 더 기분이 좋고 같이 방템 위주로 나오면 나이트 헬퍼가 기분이 좀 더 좋긴 하거든요.
데모는 어쨌든 공템도 공템인데 이게 임으로 갔을 때는 방템도 중요하기 때문에
네, 지금 이베이전이 없다. 아, 민첩까지. 민첩템 많이 나오면 민첩템이 결국은 방어에 연관이 있기 때문에 기분 좋.
I will never forget about you not texting me when you were here. I think you're talking about Serbia. Next time, Atheist B. Next time.
예, 그 양쪽에 하나씩 안 맞는 위치가 있어서 보내려고 했던 것 같은데.
아, 역시 불마가 세가지고 두 번 컷났어요 지금. 근데 마하번을 아낍니다.
Looks like Lin once again wants to keep the Demon Hunter busy. He wants to avoid a fast level 3 demon. Ooh, what is this? Little bit of a Moon special, a sneaky Tree of Life expansion. And that's something that only few Night Elves are doing. And who the hell would scout for this?
애초에 장조 선수가 지금 15위습, 그러니까 나무에 12위습 폴업이었거든요. 애초에 지금 설계가 들어간 거예요. 멀티 먹는 플레이 하겠다라는 게.
We got Hunter Soul coming up, so this is mostly just looking like a normal Dryad game. There is a little bit of a suspicious thing here, and that is the items on the Demon Hunter. There's no circlet, there's no boots. If Lin is very, very suspicious, he might be wondering where all that money is going for Moon. And there's a Grunt Scout out, but might not be checking for the Expo. Next item for the Blade. Slippers. No, wait. Agitome, I mean. Agitome, really good. Blade getting closer to level 3. The Grunt went down. That's a Grunt corpse right there. Grunt must have gotten ensnared. And that's level 3. Demon Hunter got a ring as well. Blade Master items are also very good, it has to be said. But that expansion might ruin our dream matchup. The dream matchup would have been Lin versus 40. Oh, Demon Hunter. Gonna try to steal the item over there. Shadow Hunter, though, he's close with the Hex. Got the item, though. Only one Archulus, though. Does that really matter? I don't think so. And with one Grunt having gone down as well, it's going to be quite a bit harder now for the Shadow Hunter to creep. Blade Master goes level 2 crit. Oh, he doesn't want to prioritize scouting, I mean. He wants to get ready for a fight. But Moon is not interested in fighting right now. He's interested in setting up the expansion. This is something that Lin would want to scout for normally.
A half year the best dub C3 content B2W Remo.
Yo, Hutmacher number 1 with the resub. Thank you. Double ring on the demon. Super good. He's got 15 points of armor. Fruit of accuracy for Lin is okay. It's not the best. And Moon is just simply up by an expansion. Lin is not expecting it, dude. I don't think he's expecting it. He's going for his own expansion now. But that might be easily cancelled. Moon is really close. If Lin can delay though, if he can force a fight here over at the Merc camp, and there might be a fight brewing, Lin is right around the corner. Ooh, the Warlord, it's so close! Last hidden item, go to the Night Elf. We got a Mana Stone now on the Keeper. Lin though, he wants to get something here. Charging in, Blade Master with a backstab. And again, he's got great items as we saw. Entangle though. The Entangle is doing really good work here as well. That's just no Dispel. No Dispel available. But there was one heal wave. We'll keep these Orc units healthy for a little bit longer. Heal Scroll might be an important pickup right now. Keeper gets level 2. Still plenty of Entangle that he can use. He's the only hero who's got any mana left, by the way. Everyone else is dry. Ancient of War taken out as well. And I guess the Orc expansion will be finishing. But Moon is clearly mining a lot faster, at least by a minute. Really good levels also on Moon. I would say he's clearly got the lead right now in this game. Demon gonna get his level 4 right here. Keeper on 2 already. Okay, Demon needs a little bit more, I suppose. Well, well, well. There's an item on the ground. What the hell was that? Moon might be able to throw Lin to the lower bracket. I wouldn't have expected that ahead of time. Considering how tough Moon has been having it lately. I thought Lin was going to be the big favorite here, but this is a great position for the Night Elf GOAT. A strong Blade Master is what has to keep Lin in this game right now. It's a lot of Dryads. That's a lot of Dryads and not a lot of piercing damage against it. Blade Master getting kited as well. Needs to try to target fire a little bit less, perhaps. Berserker goes down though. Ooh, Lin. He's losing a lot of units down here. 58 supply already. The Keeper in trouble now. There needs to be a kill here. There needed to be a crit, but he didn't get the crit in time. The Keeper gets away. The Entangle is in. That's more losses for Lin. It is so many Dryads. Moon is pushing through. The Mass Dryad Expo. The classic Moon play. And he's making the upset happen here, as it seems. With a shop with healing potions, Lin is trying to hold on, but he can't do it. It's GG. Moon beats Lin in the first round upper bracket. He moves on. Lin drops down. And it's going to be Moon versus 40 instead. Well, well, well. Ain't that a surprise?